Morgan Webb.
Whoa, what are these two doing here?
Morgan Webb.
My childhood.
What the fuck? Am I 9? What's going on? I'm having flashbacks. I thought Sessler got like out of games coverage.
No, he's been doing all kinds of games coverage.
Oh, okay. I know he left like Rev 3.
Just bad at video games now.
Okay, I guess.
Hundreds of Bethesda's biggest fans. Just like last year's showcase, Bethesda has opened the doors to the people who play their games. And along with all of you watching this live stream, we'll be getting a first look at the games to play for years to come.
Now the showcase is going to begin in about 20 minutes, but it's not just about the stage show. Right after the showcase, we'll be back here live with exclusive interviews with all the developers behind the games you just saw on stage.
It'll all take place during what Bethesda is calling BE3 Plus. A big celebration with live game demos and more. We'll take you inside BE3 Plus, show you all the amazing stuff that's on display, and dig deep to reveal even more info about all the games you'll see tonight.
So be sure to stick around for the entire live stream and follow us throughout the event on Twitter @Bethesda using the hashtag BE3. So send us your comments, and if we answer one of your questions on air, you might even win something awesome that I can't show you yet. Trust me, you want it.
You actually do.
You do.
Now, it was just a year ago that Morgan and I reunited for the first time in years to host the pre and post show for Bethesda's first ever showcase.
Yes, and it is good to be back together again.
I would say so. Now, do I look older or just balder?
I wouldn't open that door.
Of course, a lot has happened in the past year. For example, Bethesda released a small game, the Fallout 4.
Oh,
The Fallout 4. The Fallout 4.
It managed to be one of the biggest releases of 2015. You know, I actually am still playing Fallout 4. Not because I'm inept.
No?
Well, not because I'm inept in playing Fallout 4. I'm an inept in other things. But because Bethesda's managed to release 3 different add-ons. The most recent one is Far Harbor, which I've only just begun to explore.
Yeah, it's huge. It's actually the largest landmass of any Bethesda add-on. It's even bigger than Skyrim's Shivering Isles. Plus, it's got that spooky vibe. Something is going on up in Maine. So how about we take a look at Far Harbor right now?
Is this out already?
Please, bring my
Far Harbor?
home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't gotten back to Fallout, honestly.
I haven't even played Fallout 4 yet.
Yeah. I was like having fun, but like I just fell off of it. I think something else came out. Like there was an update in Warframe or something.
Our island, not yours.
Donna, you really had to go.
What's up?
You said Donna, you really had to get or something?
Probably. Maybe. Shut up. I like it.
The fog can do a number on
That thing's terrifying.
get you all turned around.
Far Harbor has a right to the truth.
The people of Far Harbor need only peer out their windows to look upon the face of Atom himself, given form in holy fog.
Wow.
I know peace can still be achieved.
Peace? You call murdering one of ours peace?
Careful. This could get out of hand real fast.
Whoa. What the fuck was that guy?
Who you is?
Yeah, that's some stuff. Alright. I think I might have to come back to Fallout 4 and do more with that video game.
I love bipedal fish creatures. They're my only friends in my fantasy life.
They have the lures on their heads. They're really cool.
Exactly. So, Morgan, do you actually have a favorite moment from Fallout 4?
I spent so much time getting my settlements up and running and trying to make them look a little bit nicer. I mean, slapping a painting on that rod
How
wall,
long is
I
this?
think it really spruces the
Like
place up
pre-show?
a little bit, doesn't it?
This is not. This is supposed to be when the press conference starts, according to the comments on the video. Do you want to pause real quick and we can figure some shit out?
Yeah.
Alright, we have skipped ahead to actual things. Hopefully. I think they showed like a preview of this last year though, right? Dishonored 2 stuff?
This is the trailer from last year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Someone's
Oh.
pulled the rug out from under you.
Are you sure?
An
Yeah.
empire at your feet.
I remember
You've lost
like a
it.
weird golden robot.
Be
Not any of
honest.
this.
Did you
You'll see
need
the
to
weird
see
golden
it?
robot.
Okay.
More important, what would you do to get it back? Careful.
Actual gameplay footage.
What
The
you
biggest
decide
lie ever told.
across the years.
Ugh,
Letting the
flesh
go of
particles.
disruption on the wing. It'll be fun watching this unfold.
I need to go back and like actually beat Dishonored 1. I was having fun, just never
I should
did
probably
that.
start it up at
How
some
you
point.
make your mark.
Really should.
Yeah. Like, it seemed alright. You would hate the way I'm gonna play that game, though, if I go back to it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch you play that.
Because I'm just gonna kill everyone.
Yeah.
Be like, I'm gonna solve my problems my way. As in, I'm going to walk in the front door, and anyone who tries to stop me is gonna get a bullet or an arrow or whatever, like, the fuck I want.
Where's Makarov?
I'll get out of here with it. Where's Makarov? Holy shit. Okay, see, this is the stuff I remember from last year. Is this, like, area.
You cover your face, but I know who you are. Emily Caldwin. Nothing is an accident. Everything is in motion. All of it has led you to this exact second in time.
That seemed unnecessary. General Grievous. I think of a face on its back. That's terrifying.
If you kill me, you become the assassin we claimed you were. You become one of us.
I don't remember, like, the creepy crawly animation. The Darkness 3.
It's always good to see a familiar face.
I'm pretty excited for that. I think some people in here might be excited for that too.
Excited. That's a nice.
Wait, these two actually host the conference?
Well,
I don't know.
you will not have to wait long.
Apparently.
Bethesda has announced that Dishonored 2 will be available worldwide on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC November 11th.
Now,
All right.
You play as either, I know they're excited for that too. You play as either Emily Caldwin, who we just saw in the video and who looks super awesome and who's who I am going to play as, or Corvo Attano, who is also pretty awesome, but I am playing as Emily.
Well, both characters are fully voiced, and they bring a different perspective and play style depending on which one you play. So, you know, there's a good reason to maybe.
I think depending on how disconnected 2 is from 1, I might just skip to 2.
Sorry. They do have different powers.
There's some pretty important, like, story things in one.
I mean, I believe it.
Might as well try it, like, get started out.
Yeah.
It is really good.
So as always, there are going to be tons and tons of ways to play the game. But I do want to make a note of the location that we saw in the trailer. It has a very different feel than that sort of industrial Dunwall that we saw in the first game.
So the city is called Karnaca.
Yes.
Which is really fun to say. Try it all together. Karnaca. Karnaca, Karnaca. It's like Machiku Kakutani. You know, it's just fun. It rolls off the tongue. Anyway, it's based on southern Mediterranean countries like Greece and Italy. But what I noticed was the significant verticality of the city. Does this mean that, you know, we're going to be going really, really high, be up in the clouds, getting vertigo, and that's how we're going to be doing the sneaking around?
At least Emily will be when I play as her.
Okay, you're going to play as Emily.
Did I mention that?
I think you did.
You know what I didn't see in Karnaca, though? I didn't see.
What did you see?
Rats.
Rats, maybe rats. Yes. There are significantly less rats in Dishonored 2.
What about those super crazy creepy bugs, though?
Yeah.
That were coming out of that guy's chest.
Gut bugs.
Yeah, I think I'll take the rats.
To be a little bit more pleasurable next to the blood flies. Karnaca seems to be filled with blood flies. That sounds so friendly and warm and cuddly.
They're kind of cute. But we both have a significant amount of affection for Dishonored, rats and all.
Yes, we do. It was my personal game of the year back in 2012, the year that it came out, and I played through it 3 times since then. And I would say, if you haven't had the chance to play
it, not long?
I highly recommend the Dishonored Definitive Edition.
You can speedrun it in like 2 hours.
Oh, really?
Having said that, if
Yeah.
you the original,
Like, if you just bust in and kill the assassinate target and bust out without picking up, like, any
Guys, I think
extra items or any extra things at all.
don't you?
I think so.
Interesting.
So,
I'm down with speed assassination. I'm very okay with that.
I have one of those sneaking suspicions as well. I don't know where it's coming from. All right, guys, the showcase is about to start, but we will be back in an hour with exclusive interviews and new info. So please stay tuned to the live stream and follow
We skipped
along
more
on
than
Twitter
20
at
minutes ahead and
Bethesda
it still had
with
not
the
started.
hashtag BE3.
You know what?
You know, whatever, yeah. It's fine.
If you read yours, you might even nab a special giveaway that you want.
Bethesda? That's what this is?
What?
I'm getting excited.
Bethesda, we said, yeah?
Yeah, it's Bethesda.
All right, where are we? 6, 5.
I wonder if they're gonna like just be like, hey, and this game's available.
All right, guys, enjoy the show.
Enjoy.
Great.
Good. Perfect. Oh. Yo. I'm glad I wasn't spoiled on this. Alright. Show me the business.
Time for old games to come back with fucking vengeance already.
Fucking down.
Ball hacks.
Quake is fucking cool, so I'm super down with this. As long as it's not Quake 4. I'm playing as that guy.
I'm surprised. Shocked you. Every game has Tracer.
Yeah, you're super right. Every trailer have Marcus Phoenix? What's going on here? I'm down for a new Quake, though. Like, that new Doom game was amazing, so...
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Studio Director of id Software, Tim Willits.
I'm very down for this. How did I not get spoiled on this? This seems like a big one, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I get the feeling that I wasn't spoiled on it because they're about to show, like, bad gameplay or something.
The Bethesda E3 showcase. Yes, Quake is back. The game that defined competitive multiplayer is back and better than ever. You know, it's hard to believe that 20 years ago, Quake was first released. And, you know, if you'll excuse the pun, the aftershocks can still be felt to this day. Quake set new standards for multiplayer and
It's my kind of guy.
Boundaries for graphics and gameplay. Quake also became a pioneer for esports, and 20 years later, Quake is still played in tournaments across the globe. The biggest of those tournaments is our very own annual gathering, QuakeCon, which will attract this August tens of thousands of people to Dallas. As a co-designer of the original game, I'm extremely proud and excited to be standing here today to announce the next chapter of this great game. Quake
Every time they say standing here, I'm going to hear that song in my head.
Quake Champions is a competitive, arena-style, first-person shooter for the PC, designed for players of all skill levels. Whether you are new to Quake or have been fragging for the last 20 years, Quake Champions will give you the challenge and rush you'd expect from id Software multiplayer games. Now, we know that high-end performance is critical with this type of game. You know, so be assured, as with any id Software game, that Quake Champions will be fast, with amazing graphics running at 120 hertz with unlocked frame rates. Yes.
All right.
You're going to get heart-stopping action that will keep you on the edge of your seat as you fight in classic arena combat. Quake Champions also taps into another hallmark of the franchise: unique and badass characters. The game features a diverse cast of warriors, each with different attributes and unique abilities, allowing you to fight the way that you want. And you know that id has a long tradition of supporting competitive tournaments, and that continues with Quake Champions. The game is designed for
I definitely want to see some footage of this.
esports play at every level, from the world's greatest Quake players to anyone willing to test their skills in the arena. So as
Because
part
that Doom multiplayer was pretty meh.
Bethesda will be supporting
But I heard it was outsourced,
and
so
expanding competitive tournaments and leagues beyond QuakeCon, and we'll have more to share about that in the coming months. I hope you enjoyed this sneak peek into our newest game. Join us at QuakeCon in August, and we'll have even more to talk about. And now, please join me in welcoming Bethesda's Global Vice President of PR and Marketing, Pete Hines.
Thank you. Thank you, Tim. As Tim said, we'll have even more to show on Quake Champions this August at QuakeCon. I mean, it's right there in the name. How would we not have our new Quake game at QuakeCon? Make any sense? But right now, we're not at QuakeCon. We're at E3, the biggest week in gaming, and this is the Bethesda E3 showcase.
This guy seems like kind of flustered. Are you feeling it?
Yeah.
Like somebody gave him some bad news and then he had to walk on stage.
So welcome.
We don't have any of the demos.
Here with me and
oh.
those of you watching online around the world, thank you for joining us. We planned this showcase just like we make all of our games for you. Now, last year our showcase kicked off a big year for Bethesda, one of the biggest in our many years of making games.
That last conference they had was amazing.
Highlights. The Elder Scrolls Online was released on console.
That's not a highlight.
It became one of the best-selling games of 2015 and was named MMO of the Year. We launched Fallout Shelter, the very first mobile game from Bethesda Game Studios, and it became an instant hit and winner of multiple Mobile Game of the Year awards.
Fallout Shelter was okay.
In November,
it got
Fallout
old
4
pretty quick.
was one of the biggest launches in the industry. So you've heard of it, good. And won numerous Game of the Year awards, including at DICE and again at the BAFTA Awards. And now Fallout 4 is bringing user mods to Xbox One and soon to PS4 in a way that's never been seen before. And just last month, the new Doom was released to rave reviews.
That you were
the Doom soundtrack was really strong.
Yeah,
now,
Doom soundtrack, it remains super strong.
Popularized first-person shooter games, and now
it's baffling to me that they did not send out review copies for that game.
Best graphics and gameplay
Want it to be a surprise.
I don't think that's true.
Have been enjoying fast-paced action and creating and sharing mods.
I think they got surprised.
The response to all of these games has been amazing, and your enthusiasm and support for us has encouraged us to go even bigger. You just heard about our new Quake game. Let's see what else we have planned for you guys. At last year's showcase, I told you about the Elder Scrolls Legends, a free-to-play collectible card game. Now, as I said last year, I am a huge fan of these games. I play them a lot. So this is a game I'm particularly excited about. Legends provides a very deep strategy experience through both single and multiplayer modes, beginning with a campaign complete with a compelling story, interesting characters, and some great gameplay. The story is told from the perspective of a moth priest named Kellen. I'll let him tell you a little more as we take a look at the campaign's opening cinematic.
All right. I like card games. Tell me about
the lady was really happy
games.
about it.
Yeah, you're a very excited member of the audience. I know you do not like card games, right?
I'm not a big fan.
Yeah.
The Elder Scrolls show us what was and what yet will be. And they have revealed much to me.
Spare us your stories, old man, unless they can sharpen spears. Our war chief is dying. Our enemies are massing for another attack. We must prepare for battle.
We should go, Kellen. We have this scroll we can for.
Okay.
This one smells.
Khajiit has wares if you have coin.
I was waiting for you to say it.
Words yet to speak here. Stories can do surprising things, Spear Maiden.
Is this the owl talking?
Whether they are true.
Can you imagine? Whoa. You getting black screen mode?
This was the bad news the guy got. We only have the first half of our cutscene.
Well, let's stick it down. I guess we wait it out so we stay in sync?
Yeah.
Oh man, what a time to be alive. Hey look, it's the rest of the trailer apparently. How did we get here? Who can say? Shit's on fire, yo.
The Empire fled north, giving Citadel to the invaders. This is the story of a forgotten hero.
Man, that guy is fucking high as fuck. Alright, now show me a card game.
They have to talk about it some more before you can see what the game looks
God
like.
fucking damn it. Nobody cares about a story mode in a card game, like for real. You want interesting battles, and then there you go, you're done.
Here you go.
Hey!
A two-lane battlefield
Hearthstone?
provides more
Hearthstone?
variety and
Wow.
strategic depth.
I'm looking at
Players make
Hearthstone.
decisions that change the cards they want to improve.
Well, you got
or
one
add to
mana
their
on
decks.
turn one.
And we
That's
offer
fucking
full
cray-cray.
single-player campaign, as well as multiple
Opening
ways to
packs.
play against the AI or other players in both battle and arena modes. Now, we began public beta testing in April, and so far the feedback from the people who have been playing has
Is that
been
this game is
terrific.
Hearthstone?
To celebrate E3 this week, we'll be letting even more of you into the beta to start playing. Now, if you haven't signed up yet, just visit Bethesda.net, create an account, and sign up, and
The
be
website
sure to
is
keep
down.
an eye on your email. Also tonight, we're very pleased to announce that in addition to PC and iPad, Legends will be coming to iPhone, Mac, and Android tablets and phones later this year.
It's Hearthstone?
Got word that the website is down. We've received a cease and desist from Blizzard.
It brings together an award-winning franchise that I love and a new
We're being
genre,
sued for
and whether
$45
you're a
billion.
veteran strategy card fan
We're out of
or
business.
have never
All our
played
games
the
are
game
canceled.
before,
Good night, everyone.
It's a game we think you'll all really enjoy. And now, so long as we're on the topic of Legends, let's take a look at what the team at Bethesda Game Studio has been hard at work on.
Show me the for real next Elder Scrolls game.
Here to Bethesda
Hey, it's this
Game
guy.
Studios.
Yeah, that's that
It's
guy.
amazing to think it has only been
It's
a
Fallout
year
guy.
since you first heard about Fallout 4 at this very event. And thanks to you, it became not just our most popular game ever, but one of the industry's. It has simply blown us away, and we're incredibly blessed to have fans like you. Seeing what you've created, not just in the main game with the add-ons and of course mods, it is just incredible. And we're
Also in
not
real
done
life,
yet.
apparently.
We're excited to show you what's coming next for Fallout 4.
Alright. Oh, good. Elevators. Okay, that. Alright. Alright. Armor, weapon racks needed. Alright.
You gonna make a post-apocalyptic Rube Goldberg machine?
I mean, how angry could you possibly be about that?
Wow.
This is pretty
This shit-
good. This is just stupid enough, right?
Yeah, that shit would drive Jacob bonkers.
Yeah. Oh, don't tell him about it. We'll lose him for good, man.
Oh, add-on 5.
Alright. Oh, cool. Scrap this limestone wall.
Oh no, scorpions.
Oh, man. Okay.
Is this just the mobile game brought to life?
That's kind of what it seems like, a little bit. And that roach is rad.
I hate you.
Really well animated, though. Not a single fuck was given. That's a ketchup, man.
You say add-on 7 right now?
Nuka-Cola, never mind. Nuka World? Where the fuck is this? I mean, that's gotta be an add-on.
Of course, we didn't just announce Fallout 4 last year. We also announced and released Fallout Shelter, which over 50 million of you
Tell me about
have
Fallout
downloaded
Shelter
and
2.
played. We have a really big update coming out. Take a look.
Plam, plam. 2
Waka
feet
waka.
away.
Yeah, miss. Man, missing shots in 2D, that's just embarrassing. Coming to PC? Fuck out of here. Coming to Chromebook.
We hope you're as excited as we are about all of this stuff coming to Fallout. We want to thank you again, not just for your support over the last year, but your support of our whole studio really over the last 20 years.
Now show us the next Elder Scrolls.
There is something else, though, that you've been asking us about, and yes, we've been working on it.
Elder Scrolls. This is Skyrim music.
This is Skyrim. We're looking at Skyrim right now.
It's gonna be an HD Skyrim, right? Hey, look, it's that thing I can run on PC.
This is the Skyrim redo where you can use mods on console.
Volumetric God Rays, they just called it that. Great.
Yeah.
Right. Like, I'm happy for the people on console that are getting this. But, like, for real,
it's a free upgrade to people on PC, too.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Like, all this basic, like,
well, I mean, they did
stuff.
just download all of this from the Nexus and then optimize it, so...
Well, a few shots from, like, the original trailer right there at the end.
Woo. Yeah, okay, that's whatever. I want to see the new one, honestly, but, like, I guess, I don't know, I'm fine with it. Maybe if once the update comes out, I'll be more inclined to be like, alright, hey, let's play some Skyrim. Fuck it, right? This game's alright. It's not Oblivion, but it's alright. Now, if that was Oblivion remastered, I'd have to take a break. I need to go just jack it super hard. Like, a break needs to happen.
I want to punch this guy in the chest.
Always press the sneak button.
Our passion is for a very specific kind of game. First-person immersive games. Our games blend narration and simulation in a way that makes every player's experience different. Where players can improvise and where choices have consequence. Our games...
Man, what game in recent memory has had choices that have actual consequences?
So that players are free to play their own way. In 2012,
XCOM.
Okay, fair enough. You got me.
So well received by the gamers, and the critics
I know, because I failed the tutorial mission in XCOM.
for us developers. After that launch, my friend and director Harvey Smith took the lead on
Darkest Dungeon also. I failed the tutorial of that game.
Oh yeah.
I got blown the fuck out.
You ate mad shit.
Yeah, it's super hard. I was like, I'll just turn my torch off because it gives me more loot. And then it was like, no. You turn your torch off and you die, bitch.
I'm going to reveal what that surprise is in a minute. It's a new game built on the values that are so dear to Arcane. It's another first-person immersive game set in a dangerous universe. Only this time we've added a psychological thrill. Here is the world's first look at what we've been up to.
TP.
Good morning, Morgan. Today is Monday, March 15th, 2032. You have a 9 a.m. appointment with Alex in his office.
Not in-game footage.
Set for this meeting.
Did you see that blanket? It's pre-rendered as fuck. Blanket over the character model.
I like my games like I like my coffee. Pre-rendered.
Good morning, Morgan. Today is Monday, March 15th, 2032. You have a 9 a.m. appointment with Alex in his office.
They're trying to make it seem like this guy's life is hard. Every day the same shit. I wake up in my fantastic apartment. Oh wait, no, things are getting sketchy.
Yeah, things are getting a little...
Good morning, Morgan.
Yeah, okay.
Looks like we have some tests to run through today.
Oh. Is this like a new BioShock, basically?
This is pretty fucking sick so far.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. They started out kind of lame. I'm fucking down with what I'm seeing now, though. The Darkness 3.
Could you not?
I mean, when I see it, man. That's all I'm saying.
Good morning, Morgan.
Let's play a game.
What I have to say next.
I want to play a game.
That's cool. What's it called? Give me a good title. Give me a really solid title.
Whoa!
For real, though?
What?
That's what Prey became? Okay, sure.
In Prey, You awaken aboard Talos 1, a very special space station.
Okay.
It is year
All right.
2032. You are the key subject of an experiment meant to alter humanity forever. But things have gone wrong, of course.
Of course.
The space station has
He
been
knows.
overrun by an
All right.
alien threat, and you are now being hunted. As you dig into the dark secrets of Talos 1 and your own past, you must survive using all the tools at your disposal on board of the station. Your wits, weapons, and mind-bending abilities. Prey will be available next year on Xbox One, PS4, and PC. We'll have more to show at the QuakeCon, so be sure to join us there. Thank you.
I'm down. Okay, I was not ready for Prey to be the title of this game.
Yeah, that's strange.
I'm Marty Stroud,
I'm down though.
Producer of Doom at id Software. Last month, we had the privilege of releasing one of the most iconic titles in our industry.
One of the
to
most
fans
badass
around the
titles.
world. We challenged ourselves to ensure Doom lived up to its incredible legacy.
And it
we
did.
Thank you, our fans, for making the Doom launch such a tremendous success. It's been amazing to watch and hear from
that game is so good.
enjoying the many aspects of the game.
Like unrealistically good for how good a Doom game could be. Like in this year.
To others constantly
Nice.
testing their skills in multiplayer, you continue to inspire our team. Last year, we told you we wanted to put the power of creation in the hands of every player through Doom Snap Map, allowing for an endless stream of new gameplay.
Yeah.
And in the coming months, we're excited to be supporting Doom Snap Map with free updates and even more ways to play.
Yeah, Snap
We'll be
Map
delivering
is like,
new
eh.
construction modules, including hell visual themes, as well as new props, objects, weapons, and items. While creators can look forward to new logic options and functionality, like the ability to create true single-player experiences.
Okay,
with
all right.
features like the popular weapon wheel found in the campaign.
Okay, alright, now I'm more sold on
Throughout the
this.
year, every Snap Map feature and update is free for every
Nice.
player. For multiplayer, next month we'll release 2 new modes, including a uniquely Doom variant of One Flag CTF called Exodus, as well as an all-new multi-zone capture and hold mode called Sector. Later this summer, we'll turn up the heat with the release of 3 free-for-all modes, including Classic Deathmatch. These modes will be free to all players and playable on any existing or future maps. Also next month, fans can look forward to our first premium Doom DLC pack, Unto the Evil. The first DLC pack includes 3 new multiplayer maps, Offering, Cataclysm, and Ritual. A new playable demon called the Harvester. A
That's
new
pretty
gun,
cool.
Equipment item, armor sets, taunts, and more. With just a month past since our launch, we hope
It's a
you've
good
only
demon
scratched
design.
the surface of fun we packed into the game, and we can't wait to give you even more ways to compete, create, play, and fight like hell. Thank you.
Them adding like the ability to make new single player type things is pretty fucking cool.
Oh yeah.
Because that's what I
Great
actually
stuff
want out of the
there
game is
for
that
everyone
stuff.
that's enjoying Doom.
Yeah.
Again, we thank you, the fans, for making it such a hit. Doom has received near universal acclaim from critics and players alike for its fast combat, over-the-top demons, and amazing graphics,
Yep.
everything that it is known for. Now, it is also known as a longtime supporter of shareware, or for you youngsters in the audience, that's what us old guys used to call a demo. And in a nod to that tradition, we decided to offer anyone that hasn't checked out Doom's amazing gameplay a chance to do it for free. So, starting tonight, you can download and play the first level of Doom on Steam, PS4, or Xbox One for free.
Nice. I feel like that's
Now,
actually a really good
this
move by
offer
them.
is only good this week, but we want everyone to have a chance to see why Doom is one of the highest rated shooters ever. So if you love super intense action,
They're gonna
or you
sell a
just
lot
wanna
more copies of
experience
Doom by
state-of-the-art
doing that, I
gaming,
think.
Go
Yeah.
download Doom and fight like hell on us. We think you'll see what everyone else is talking about. Now, let's shift from Demons of Hell to Daedric Princes and Secret Assassin Cults. Please welcome from ZeniMax Online Studios, the Elder Scrolls Online game director.
Oh, fuck me. God damn it. Don't say the word online. God, fuck, Christ. I don't want this at all.
Thanks, everyone. Good evening. This week is the one-year anniversary of the launch of the Elder Scrolls Online on Xbox One and PlayStation 4. Because we were launching the game this time last year, I was a little busy and I wasn't able to be here in person, but I made sure I was here this year to tell everyone what's been happening with the Elder Scrolls Online. From the console launch last June to the release of 3 critically acclaimed DLC game packs during the year, all of us at ZeniMax Online have been really, really busy. But before I go any further, I want to take a moment and thank all of our fans for your support, your enthusiasm, and your feedback. We take it really seriously, and we continue to work to improve the game. And based on the response, you like the changes. Elder Scrolls Online was named MMOG.
All 5 people in the audience.
Best MMOG of 2015, was one of the best-selling games of the year of any kind, and now supports a highly engaged community of over 7 million of you who have been exploring this enormous world of Tamriel. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from the Elder Scrolls Online.
I think there's only one lady in the audience that's excited. It's like the same one every time.
Gonna go to every conference.
Maybe I should try this game again. Because, like, I was in the beta and I was, like, the least impressed I've ever been by anything Elder Scrolls related. But, like, maybe it got better, you know? Would you want to do that?
If you say, like, you'll have to go back and check. I'm not gonna come with you.
Okay.
If you say it's good, then I'll try it.
Alright. Four fucking mud crabs.
Yeah, this doesn't look like something I'd be super into, but whatever.
Yeah. You just don't have a lot of time for, like, MMO stuff. Like, no one I know does, really, though.
Time with my schedule of aggressive napping.
Yeah, aggressive napping is one way to put
As
it.
you can see, the Elder Scrolls Online community is having a lot of fun playing the game. And our player community is still growing. Tonight, I'm very happy to announce that on June 23rd, we'll be expanding internationally by launching Elder Scrolls Online in Japan. We look forward to welcoming these fellow adventurers to the exciting world of Tamriel. And for everyone who plays, we have a lot more great content on the way.
I mean, everything I've heard about gaming in Japan seems like that would be a bad idea. But alright.
Dark Brotherhood quest in the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion.
Kawaii character packs.
Oh, hold on.
It was packed full of assassination and intrigue, and like me, fans everywhere loved it. So I'm particularly excited for the launch of the Dark Brotherhood DLC game pack on Xbox One and PlayStation 4 this Tuesday. In the Dark Brotherhood DLC, you'll travel to another location from Oblivion, the Gold Coast of Cyrodiil. The Dark Brotherhood has an appropriately dark storyline full of intrigue and mystery and brings all new repeatable quest gameplay to ESO. So, please enjoy the worldwide debut of the Dark Brotherhood DLC launch trailer.
Alright. You said Oblivion, so... Hey, alright.
Sweet mother, send your child unto me. For the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear. This is the Black Sacrament, Initiate, a contract that calls for murder. Now go, assassin. Take your blade into the night. Be rewarded for your service. In our business of death.
Oh no!
Don't brutalize the cat.
Oh.
To the Dark Brotherhood.
Look at Skeleton.
Is that Mayron's razor?
In Tamriel, no one is safe. Especially from us.
You know, maybe I will try this game again.
Send your child unto me.
This lady.
Yeah. She's been paid. There's no way out of it.
Or she's been drinking.
Yeah.
She's had a really great night
One or the
already.
other, yeah. Okay, fair.
And we can't wait to see what happens when our console players get to experience the Dark Brotherhood this week.
Yeah, okay.
That's not all.
Maybe I'm down for that.
A core philosophy in the Elder Scrolls Online is to constantly make the game better. Since launch, we've regularly been adding innovative features such as the justice system and the champion system, and we're about to make another game changer. Tonight,
This guy's animated like he's in an MMO.
Yeah, a little bit.
Another major evolution of gameplay in the Elder Scrolls Online.
You got the karate chop hands that you get in all dialogues.
Automatically leveled the content in the world, allowing them to freely group.
He's from the new Deus Ex game, like.
Also to explore the vast world of Tamriel with no level restrictions. This means all content barriers are gone and there are no restrictions on alliances or questing. From the moment you get out of the tutorial, the entire game world is open for you to explore freely. You can go wherever you want and play with whomever you want. This is the first time this has ever been done in a multi-platform RPG. We'll think you'll love it.
Okay. That's some sell. I'm getting some sell out of this.
One Tamriel will be coming to the Elder Scrolls Online this fall. In closing, I want to thank the awesome Elder Scrolls Online community for your support. We never take it for granted. We work hard every day to make your Elder Scrolls Online experience the awesome adventure you want and deserve. Thanks, everyone.
I think I might jump back into that once that one Tamriel thing comes out.
Thank you, Matt.
Be like,
Well
all right,
done.
what is this game now? You know what I mean?
Now,
that seems like it would be a good
we want you to
time.
get as much as possible out of this year's showcase. So, this year, after we're done here in the hangar, we're just going to keep the showcase going. Now, for those of you watching at home, our pre-show hosts, Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb, will be back to take over the stream, and they'll bring you exclusive interviews and more information about all the games that we're talking about here
And when
tonight.
that happens, we'll stop
Here
watching.
in Los Angeles, we've built an interactive space over on the other side of the lot where you have a chance to learn more about our games, play some of them, and meet some of our developers. Over there is also food, drink, and to make sure it's a real party, we have arranged a special performance by Blink-182, who will drop their new album.
Wow, we really are 9 again, huh?
Who will drop their new album, California, in a couple of weeks, and you get to hear them
Oh,
live tonight
man.
as they start their summer tour. Now we have another treat for you over there as well, a chance to experience the latest in virtual reality from Bethesda.
Oh, okay.
Ooh. Weren't expecting that, were you?
This
Now, the
one
first time
didn't
anyone
leak,
experienced
motherfuckers.
modern VR was at E3 2012, and if you were there and lucky enough, you may remember getting to play Doom 3 BFG in our booth. Now, at the time, we had solved some of the toughest technology challenges posed by VR, and people were amazed. Since then, we've quietly continued our pioneering work in VR, and tonight, we want you to see and experience what you feel when you put on a headset and play the latest AAA games in the industry. Now, we have 2 games for you to experience. The first is the just-released Doom. You can take a virtual tour of hell and get a totally unique look at the very latest in graphics and true next-gen rendering from our id Tech 6 engine. In addition, we think the greatest promise of VR is its ability to immerse players completely into virtual worlds, and that the best games for that experience will be first-person open-world RPGs. So we have Fallout 4 for you to play as well.
Huh.
Wander the Wasteland, check out the iconic Red Rocket Tri-Combat. I'm telling you, with a Pip-Boy on your arm, a dog by your side, a gun in your hand, it's pretty incredible. Tonight, we're pleased to announce that Fallout 4 will be released in 2017 on the HTC Vive platform. And if you thought
Wish I had a small loan of $1
survival
million
mode
so I
was
could buy one of those.
You're so right.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Oh, you're so right. Those things are crazy expensive. Not to mention they need like an entire like apartment to be able to be used.
Platforms you choose. So be sure to check it out. Now, for more on the second half of the showcase, let's check in with Adam and Morgan to see what's happening and get an update on what they have planned. Adam, Morgan, what do you have for us?
Thanks, Pete. Now, we are here at BE3+, and this is sort of this
Think
experience
this is
that you
everything?
guys are going to get to see after the showcase.
Ah.
We have some Bethesda VR
After the
over
showcase?
here.
They keep
Now,
saying
Right
after.
now, there's no lines, so
maybe
that's
we
kind
chill.
of tempting, isn't it?
So, taking advantage of that. And over
I think there's
here,
something else coming up that we'll want to see.
Yeah, I think so
for
too.
everyone to play. Pete, I fully expect to see you at one of these tables showing off that card mastery skill I know you possess.
Now, in here, Adam and I are actually going to be interviewing some of the developers that you guys just saw their games on stage, so we're going to have a lot more more information for you. So everybody on the stream needs to stay tuned for that after the showcase.
Lots of good info, but for the moment, let's go back to Pete and even more games.
Thank you, Adam and Morgan. We will see you guys in a few minutes. But we are not going anywhere just yet because there is one more thing that we think you are going to want to see.
One more
We
thing.
announced that a sequel to Dishonored was in development, marking a new chapter to the Game of the Year from Arcane Studios. We shared a few tidbits about the sequel, but for the most part, you could say we've been in stealth mode. Until now. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Dishonored 2 is going to be a very special game, one that lives up to its celebrated legacy and then goes way beyond. To tell you more, please join me in welcoming the creative director of Dishonored 2, Harvey Smith.
All right.
Wow. Thanks, Pete. Hi, everybody. In Dishonored, you play a supernatural assassin in a steampunk city.
And now there's
The game
time travel.
blends combat, stealth, and mobility, giving you many different pathways and approaches. When the original Dishonored was released in 2012, you embraced the game and made it your own. You discovered moves and combinations of powers that we didn't even imagine. We were thrilled by your passion for Dishonored, and we were humbled by the success of the game, which won more than 100 Game of the Year awards.
We weren't super thrilled about the speed run. That was a little too fast, probably.
So tonight,
22 minutes.
all of you for the
It's
first
a little
time,
rough as a
we're
game
going to show you
designer.
the game.
That's not practical.
Yeah.
Not even a little bit practical.
Especially when I only hit 2 of the keys.
Yeah.
Then sideways flying birds.
Wait, yeah, what the fuck is happening here?
What's going on?
What the fuck is that
To
shit?
the Empire of the Isles.
Welcome back? Where's the bird going? Look up, motherfucker.
Style and an cast of characters.
This looks pretty good.
Visually, yeah, definitely.
We wanted
Gonna start
to
walking
explore
around?
a new location, Karnaca, the jewel of the South. Our approach to world creation is very layered. Our art
Now let me
design
tell you
teams
about
work
this
together
mask.
to create a strong
Nobody
sense
cared
of
who I was until I put it on.
It's based on the people
No, they
living there,
adopted the
work
blood.
they
I
do,
was born in it.
architecture, economy, the
Voted by
climate,
it.
even the food and songs.
Walk down the streets of it.
I was playing Bloodborne for years. Pretty good.
I mean, I guess.
I'll fight you.
Like,
Like
they're
places
not-
to be sneaky in.
I mean, okay.
to bring Karnaca to
I think the
life,
environments
we created a
look
custom
good.
game engine designed
But
That's
I
like
don't
the
know
biggest
if they'll
selling point of the first Dishonored.
actually look good, though.
We wanted Dishonored 2 to resemble a painting in motion, so we've given considerable thought to our lighting and the way it plays across every surface. We've created custom tools to support the interruptible,
That's
real-time
cool.
narrative scenes necessary for a stealth simulation. And the same is true for our approach to audio, both in terms of atmospherics and stealth gameplay. All of these details make Karnaca more vivid thanks to our new technology, which we call the Void Engine.
Sued by D.
In crafting spaces for you to explore, we've got several creative goals. We want the environment to feel coherent and complete, plausible. Where do these characters live and how do they get to work? Is there a viable pathway that makes sense? Where do they take their breaks or stop for lunch? But it goes further than that. For Dishonored 2, we felt compelled to ask ourselves about the history of a given street or shop. What was there a decade before the player arrives in Karnaca? Often you can see the layers of history, watermarks on the wall from past floods, peeling posters and advertisements.
Yeah, I'm
from
just super
years
not
ago.
sure how I feel about this without like a
We
player
want
character
every
running
market,
around.
every alley to
You know what I
tell
mean?
a story.
Yeah.
There's
and
some
offer
clipping going on
you
right
the
there.
chance to see something novel or intriguing.
Is that guy a Grenier?
It's the Grizzazz.
It's the Grizzle. All I'm saying is that he can jump like 8 feet in the air, just like the Grenier.
But most of the action takes place here in Karnaca.
Thought he was gonna say here on this boat, and I was gonna be like, why?
right, there you go. Your first look at Dishonored 2.
Great.
Oh, good. I feel like we didn't
Yep.
see much.
Thank you.
I kept
Those
waiting for the
environments look
camera
cool,
to
though.
slide.
On behalf of all my teammates
Slide into a
at Arcane
fucking
and
player
Leon, who
character?
worked so hard
Yeah.
to bring
Yeah,
this to you,
same.
and my dear friend Rafael Colantonio.
It went on
thank you
long
so
enough that I
much
was like,
for
nah,
all
probably
the
not gonna
love
happen.
you've given the game. In the first Dishonored game, you played Corvo Attano, falsely accused of killing the Empress, the woman he loved and was sworn to protect. And you were blamed for the abduction of their daughter, Emily Caldwin.
Wow, are you just gonna give away
After
those fucking
escaping
story
on the night of
bits?
his execution, Corvo is gifted with supernatural powers and
Is that like the
dedicates
first
himself to
20 minutes of the
avenging
game,
death of the
or
Empress and restoring young
Like
Emily
the
to
like the
throne.
assassination like blame thing, but you have to like really kind of dig a little deep to realize that Emily was your daughter too.
What became of Emily Caldwin?
Okay.
How would her experience
You have to find like a secret room.
what kind of
He
ruler
just
would she become?
drops those deeds.
Huh.
We envisioned Emily grown up, 25 years of age, and then we began to imagine what she'd be like as a heroic figure, as someone fighting for her life against the forces of deceit. We developed a vision for Emily Caldwin that excited us, and at E3 last year, we shared that vision with the world. Dishonored 2 is set 15 years after the first game. Emily Caldwin rules the Empire, watched over by her father, Corvo Attano.
Then why is she a refugee or whatever the hell? And is it like a super assassin?
Fucking betrayal. Like in the
Yeah.
first game.
Yeah, probably. You're probably exactly right, actually.
Loyal subjects, we're going through a difficult time, but today we honor my mother, the late Jessamine Caldwin. May her memory survive through the ages.
You look tired, Father.
Every year.
Oh, that's main character from first game?
Jessamine's death will be easier.
Yeah, I guess so.
Alright.
I wish Mother was still the Empress. I don't think I'm very good at this.
You're still learning. Don't worry about the rabble-rousers, and we'll catch the crown killer eventually.
People are saying it's
You don't in the first game?
these assassinations are a misfire.
When an otherworldly usurper seizes the throne, the fate of the Empire is left hanging in the balance. Dishonored 2 offers you the choice of playing as Empress Emily Caldwin or the Royal Protector, Corvo Attano.
Doesn't he have
Emily and Corvo
superpowers
are both
still?
fully voiced this time,
Yeah.
with their own perspectives and emotional responses to the events transpiring around them.
So
Whether
how
you
could they
choose to
possibly let
play-
anything bad
whoever
happen?
you choose to play, you've got to flee Dunwall, your home, and travel to
They should both have the crazy
unravel the
powers.
threads of a conspiracy and take back what's yours.
Watch it be like fucking Fallout, where it's like, choose one of these characters, the other one will fucking die instantly.
Please no.
That would be awful. I would like only be able to play as Emily. It's like other guy had his fun.
Dishonored is known for unscripted, simulation-driven missions where no two players ever have the same experience.
Unless they speedrun
There
it.
are many pathways to explore as you penetrate well-defended locations, numerous ways to find
I don't know,
and
I could be
eliminate
wrong. I haven't actually
nefarious
seen a speedrun
targets.
for that game.
In crafting the
Obviously.
missions for Dishonored 2, we've put a much greater emphasis on big, interesting themes, either from a gameplay or fictional standpoint, making each mission a wildly unique place to explore. I'll explain a little bit more about that. Today we're going to show you the Dust District, an industrial ruin ravaged by terrible storms that hit at random intervals. In the Dust District, a militant religious faction called the Overseers is at war with the Howler Gang. The leaders of both factions are trying to take each other down. You can side with the Overseers or the Howlers or neither. There are many ways to complete the mission.
She'll tell you more. I'll wait here in the skiff and take you back to the dreadful whale after
I wish people would show gameplay on PC.
What do you mean?
Yeah, it's like the way people look around with the controller always gets on my nerves compared to how like smoothly you could do it with the mouse if you were trying to like have cinematic looks.
Yeah, that's fair.
Atmospheric and exploration-rich spaces.
Yeah, how people look around is always really jerky. Although if this person's on controller, they're doing a pretty good job.
reach our target, Vice Overseer Byrne, we've got to get past a Grand Guard checkpoint sealed off by a wall of light. A cruel security device reinstated by the Duke of Serkonos.
Orders from the Duke. We're losing too many people. Good soldiers blinded by that hallucinogenic powder the Howlers used, then stabbed to death or dragged down by the Abbey's hounds. One young lieutenant got hit by an overseer grenade.
Alright.
I wonder what you need to do.
Yeah, weird.
Shit. Let's hope they do enough damage to each other so the fight goes out of them.
That won't happen until someone manages to kill either Paulo or Vice Overseer.
We've made much greater use of vertical space for Dishonored 2, encouraging players to explore the rooftops above the
Couldn't she just teleport up here?
Yeah.
What was that noise?
Dust from the mines.
The storm alters visibility for the AI and for the player. A random storm hits and Emily comments on it. Many of the security devices in Dishonored 2 are powered by wind, a unique feature of Karnaca, so here we're switching off the windmill to get through the wall of light. There'll be a lot going on in this next fight. Drop attack, guards climbing and vaulting, combat choke, and Emily using far reach to pull an explosive whale oil tank toward her from a distance.
Explosive whale oil. Alright. Something I haven't heard in a long time, I guess.
The big point in the first game.
Okay. Ooh, that looked a little weird.
Yeah.
I feel like there was a headshot lined up like 4 or 5 times there.
Yeah. Wow. I've never been more disappointed in anything in my life.
Oh my fucking god! Oh, you fucking blew it! This pre-recorded shit, and it's just like, what?
Minds of the people of Karnaca. What happens here will influence Karnaca's future and the end games.
He's upstairs now, so I assume we'll learn something before long.
Here we're going to use Emily's Mesmerize power to lull a group of overseers into a stupor, evading combat altogether.
Fuck is that thing?
Mesmerized, they won't notice Emily or even remember that she was here.
Then fucking walk at full speed.
There you are. I feel so empty right now.
Far Reach can be upgraded not only to pull objects from a distance, but also enemies, so you can finish them off in midair.
Okay, that's cool. Show it to me, though. That's lamer than I thought it would be.
This time, all of Emily's powers, which are new,
I was expecting them to, like, jump up and do it in midair, like with a cool
entirely new
animation.
abilities, giving you the ability to customize more deeply. If you're new to the Dishonored series, it's all about options and exploration, playing at your own pace. The game has many different pathways through each mission, and also different approaches, stealth or combat, lethal or non-lethal, and a wide array of supernatural powers that will dramatically change the experience as you play. We're very close to Vice Overseer Byrne's office now.
Feel it in my bones. So this stalemate with the Howlers must be resolved.
Byrne is giving a briefing using a projector. We're going to plant a stun mine and then link several of the Overseers with Emily's domino power, so that whatever happens to one of them will happen to all of them. They share the same fate.
That's kind of cool.
That's pretty neat.
Switching off the projector will attract Vice Overseer Byrne's attention, And when the mine affects one overseer, it will affect all of them.
Go check, brother. Right away.
Wouldn't you? Oh, I mean, I would have planted like a deadly thing, because then it'll just kill them all.
You're a murderer, though.
There are many creative
I mean,
ways
maybe.
to use Domino.
That would have probably been
Now I'm
loud.
gonna show you Shadow Walk.
Oh, that's
another key
fair.
Power for Emily.
I thought, okay, so whenever they said stun, I thought like Warframe's tier stun. This is the darkness.
Shadow Walk is useful for stealth and combat. You saw it in the announced trailer that we made for the game, and you can fully use it.
Why was that not being used more?
Can be upgraded in a variety
That seems
of ways.
pretty good.
With Vice Overseer Byrne out of the picture, the leader of the Howlers will owe Emily a favor, and that's just one way to complete the Dust District mission.
Kill them all,
Before
Emily.
closing today,
Kill them all.
we want to demonstrate another signature environment from a mission called A Crack in the Slab. It's another example of the missions in Dishonored 2 and how they're built around big, interesting themes. This mission
What
takes
was the
place
big
in a
interesting
ruined
thing
manor
with that
that's been
one?
sealed for
Infiltrate the
several
place and kill the
years.
guy?
At the start, the outsider appears and explains that
Hey, shut
reality
up.
was warped
I'm
inside
for real,
the
though.
manor.
Yeah, I don't know.
Your supernatural powers won't work inside the manor, and even time behaves strangely, allowing you to travel back and forth between the ruined present and the past when the manor was lavish and refined.
We're gonna turn off your powers for a mission. That sounds like the way to make the game less fun as fast as possible.
Here we're in the present, when the manor is in ruins.
Alright, that's pretty cool.
Okay, yeah, this okay. Being able to look at the other timeline though is pretty cool. That's pretty radical.
Now we've moved backwards, years into the past, when the manor was still inhabited and guarded.
So we're just like Legend of Zelda-ing that shit? Like old 2D Legend of Zelda, admittedly.
Looking through the lenses of the Outsider's timepiece, you can see the alternate timeline. This is useful.
The Outsider's timepiece. I wonder if they're going to talk more about the Outsider.
It can also be used to avoid or take down enemies. You can watch enemies in the alternate timeline and then step through to execute your plans.
So you're like the most terrifying thing imaginable. Is what is
Yeah.
actually happening there. So they took away your powers, but gave you one that is way more powerful than all of them could even possibly imagine they could ever be. Is that basically what I'm getting here?
Yeah.
Like, this is the most OP. How do the enemies beat this? You can't beat someone who can travel through time. That's not a thing that happens. Why would you not kill the other guy? He fucking
Like the
knows.
game as much as we do. Thank you, thank you. I have to once again give a shout out to my team in France. They've worked so hard and they are so passionate about the game. And the first game, they're really ready for you to get you guys to get your hands on it, and you don't have to wait long. All of you can leave your mark on the Empire of the Isles, because Dishonored 2 will release on PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, and PC November 11th, 2016. But before I go, I've got one more thing for you. This is the worldwide launch of the Dishonored 2 gameplay trailer. You're seeing it here first. Good night.
Alright. We just saw actual gameplay, so this seems like a weird order to put this in, huh?
EA showed us the same shit twice, too. Is this like it's something has happened?
No idea. We literally just saw all these things.
Yeah.
Didn't see this, I don't think. Or that. Ooh. I mean, it's kind of... Wow, that lady looks like she's a for real bitch. We already know who the antagonist is then, huh?
Yeah.
Because, like... I mean, I guess... Oh, I thought he was going to fail to throw him off the edge again. I was just going to be like, you are not doing it well, guys. Like, watching people fail to throw enemies off ledges is not a good impression. Some of these look like they could be in Fallout. Now it's the Outriders. It's the Outrider,
That
right?
bird's supposed to be doing that?
That can't be intended, right?
I don't know enough about the flight paths of birds.
Come on. Don't give me that shit.
I mean, they could ride like a gust sideways, right?
I mean, sure. But also, like, come on, though. Also, I just realized you could domino a bunch of people and then just, like, kill, like, an entire room with one drop-down attack.
Yeah.
That seems a little OP.
Yeah.
But so does traveling through time, admittedly.
This guy, I want to know more about that guy.
Alright.
One who gives you your powers in the first game.
Ah, that's interesting.
Oh, and the heart is back.
The heart?
Yeah.
Is that, like, the source of your power or whatnot?
No, it's a special item that he gives you that you can learn more about every person in a level if you pull out the heart and use it while looking at them.
Oh.
The Empress's voice will tell you about them.
Interesting.
And it makes you feel really bad if you have to kill some people.
Whoops.
Very
I would pull it out, listen to it, and be like, what a shame.
Like there was one guard that I was thinking about killing to get out of my way, and I used the heart on him, and the Empress said that he feeds a local dog that would die without him every time he passes by it on his way to work, and I was like, oh, can't kill this guy.
Okay, alright. Okay, now wait. I'm evil. I'm not that evil. Like, I'll kill some dudes in video games, but that's the line. The line is there.
Yeah, the heart was pretty cool.
The collector's edition comes with a very cool replica of Corvo's mask, as well as Emily's ring. And
It also pinged up upgrades sitting around the world, so like that's super useful.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
And as we saw with Fallout 4 last year, and you know who you are, they go out quickly. So if you want one, I suggest that you pre-order one before they all go away. Also, if you pre-order or digitally pre-purchase any version of Dishonored 2 for a limited time only, you will get a free copy of Dishonored Definitive Edition, which includes the original, critically acclaimed game, plus all of the add-on content remastered.
I got that for $6 on the Steam sale.
Consoles.
Nice.
Cool.
Are you gonna get the version with the mask and such?
Now.
No.
Yeah, of course not.
Games like
No, I'm probably gonna wait another 2 years to get the second one.
Really?
Yeah, because they're gonna put out 4 things of DLC, just like with the first one, and it's gonna be on sale for $6 again.
You make a good argument.
And I want to take a moment to recognize and thank.
And I'll just have a really, really good weekend.
Yeah.
So if you take a look, you'll see teams from all over the world who are joining us now. Would you please welcome me? Would you please join me in thanking them all for their incredible and dedicated work?
She is so excited. Like, wow. I think drunk might actually be the thing there.
So, from Quake Champions to Dishonored 2, from The Elder Scrolls Legends to Prey, plus all of the new content for Doom, The Elder Scrolls Online, Fallout 4, and Fallout Shelter, and the latest in virtual reality gaming, it should be another big year for Bethesda. Now, this has already been a great night, and we want to commemorate this moment and give you guys something special to remember it by. So for all of you here in Los Angeles, when you leave tonight, you'll get a special t-shirt. Commemorating this event and all of the games that we've shown. And for those of you watching the stream at home, Adam and Morgan have t-shirts to give away, so keep watching for a chance to get yours. And that is everything we have to show you from this stage. So if you're here with me in the hangar, you can head over to the other side of the lot. If you're watching online, don't go anywhere. Adam and Morgan are about to take over the second half.
Let's get out of here, Scoop.
From all of us at Bethesda, thank you all so much for playing our games and joining us. That's it for me. Have a great night. Adam and Morgan, take it away.
All right. Which conference is next?
You're the man with the plan, dude.
One second.